Ladies and gentlemen, welcome back to Let's Play. Good news, everyone! We freaking fixed the game, hopefully, and we've oh god, you just go watch the last episode and you'll know what I'm talking about. Anyway, in the last episode, ladies and gentlemen, I was talking about the studio, which is copacetic corn dogs, in my opinion. We are really bringing the sound together. Like, I'm really tapping into this JCM 800 sound. Like No More Mr. Nice Guy. Like, yeah, the sound was right for No More Mr. Nice Guy, but it wasn't exactly right for Nothing But a Good Time. But that's okay. You know, the way I've got this vision in my mind is the covers we do is like each of them is a learning experience. Is like another step towards professional soundingness and just the best we can do, which is very exciting. And No More Mr. Nice Guy was like the breakthrough as far as I'm concerned. It was. I really dig the sound of No More Mr. Nice Guy. I mean, there's things that could be better on it, but I'm still proud of it. You know what I mean? Still gonna have that artist kind of criticism of myself, but you know. All right, so what's going on? What's Vlad talking about, dog? You okay? Okay. Wow, Vlad. Oh, not yet. Well, in Vlad's defense, it did have the walking signal. I mean, it's kind of rough though, seeing that. But dude, I was in the war. Cut me a break. I don't like fighting people, but I will if I have to. Whoa. You okay? Did you snort heroin like Uma Thurman?
No, listen. That's better. Man, Mikhail gets the good stuff. It's got some laxative.
It looks like it.
Nice detail.
I love Nico. It's calm, cool.
I need you to head up to Duke's and get a car for me. It's a silver blister, and it's packed in the project by EIC subway station.
All right. Okay.
You got keys? No, you're cool. I need you to take the car.
Oh.
Old Mikhail some money. Take his car instead, huh? We're gonna drive over there? What? How are we gonna drive?
Gingerbread Ben, ladies and gentlemen, the best cookie ever come from wherever they came from. I love them. And it is that time of the year. Oh, I know what you're saying. Sex party. Anyway, the studio. I need to work on the guitar sound. I finally figured out this reverb deal. The way that Studio One does it. It's not exactly like, okay, I'm just going to put reverb on it and it's going to make the sound bigger. No, it's a little bit more complex than that, seeing as how, oh, I don't want to bat. I want to keep my knife. A little bit more complex than that, seeing as how, like, you can, and this, this is cool. Like, let's say, obviously you double up on guitar tracks, right? So, excuse me! So when you do that, when you put reverb on it, it's just kind of make the edges bigger. All it's gonna really do is just reinforce the edges, which is good. Okay, that's not a bad thing. That's a good thing. But the thing is, you have the ability to move the reverb, pan it between your left and right speakers. And then this is one of those things, man. It's one of those things that you wouldn't know unless you had the experience of doing it, of how to use it and whatnot. I figured out, like, that's really how a sound is reinforced. Because if you'll notice, like, if you listen to a guitar track, the guitar is just not over here in this one spot on the speaker. It sounds bigger than that, and I think I've figured out how to do it. The next song we cover, we're breaking down the walls, you know what I mean? And I finally figured something out with the drums that makes them reliable and tight. I'm on the hole in the palm of my inner defenses. But, we're skipping this. We're not watching this. But anyway, I figured that this is what you could do. Like, you put them in the left. I don't put them all the way to the left anymore. I kind of just put them like at 75 left, which is pretty much all the way to the left, but still, it's not entirely. I don't know. It really depends on the song. But I always love doing this, jumping down off this. I don't know. It's one of those things I've always done. You know what I mean? You know? This guy, oh yeah, he is. Uh-oh. Dude, we in the projects now, son. Better have your 9 strapped. Better be ready to shoot some buses, you know what I'm saying? Because we Grove Street, baby. Anyway. The, what you can do is you can put the reverb on both of the guitars. After you EQ them and compress them, of course. Then, oh, do you cats know what's about to go down here? Oh, the knife is asking. Jack the Ripper is asking. Get in the car. Get in the car. No. Don't hit Y. Get in the car. Come on, Nico. I need you to work with me, dude. Oh, back it up. Back it in. Let me begin. Get off the... Oh, dang, dude. Oh, man. He was in the wrong place at the wrong time. But anyway. Stun punches cannot be performed while in combat. Oh, I may look into that. Perform a stun punch. Lock on enemy, approach them unarmed when close enough to target. Oh! Okay, so it's like getting the first punch. Okay. I get it. But anyway, what you could do is you could then take the reverb from like the left and then move it either like, say like I told you I put my my guitars like left 75. You could move it to like left 50 or left 25. And then what does that mean? It means the guitar is still going to be at left 70, but it's going to echo into left 25, which now the guitar is taking up, let's see, if you do the math, it's going to be 50, I don't know what you call that, 50 measurements or 50 increments of sound, of speaker sound, if that makes any sense. You've got coverage of that now. So it's like now the guitar literally is bigger. So I'm thinking that's gonna be a thing. And I've been kind of toying around the difference between mono tracks and stereo tracks. But my mixer, it can't record in stereo tracks, it can record in mono tracks, but I can then like convert them to stereo tracks. It's really not that big deal. You just click a button. But what I'm thinking is the next song we do is really gonna kick it up a notch, I think, because I've really dialed in the amp. When you play with a Les Paul, you have to have a low treble. I think I may have mentioned that before. And I'm just full of musical experience knowledge. You have to have a low treble because a high treble on the Les Paul, it's already like a hot pickup. It's just gonna make it sound too edgy, you know what I mean? Because you want to have a nice balance of edginess and thickness. So what I do is set everything to 6 o'clock or 12 o'clock, whatever. I say 6 o'clock because it's halfway. Anyway, 12 o'clock. Set it all to 12 o'clock. Dial the treble down to about 11, 10 and a half, which wherever. Then dial the mid down to at least 10. You know, because I'd somewhere between 9 and 10, or 9 and 11, and then the bass turn it up to about 2. So now that's really like, I feel like that's, there's a lot of, I mean, then your guitar starts to get not only a little bit of definition and a bit of a sound, it also gets like a lot of guts. It really utilizes the power of the amp, in my opinion, because I just played it. I know what my ears like, and it sounds, oh god, dang it. I hope you didn't mind having a wrecked car. That grass was not letting me stop whatsoever. But the, excuse me. But the, yeah, I mean, you may want to dial it really depends on what kind of guitar you want. Like, if you want a kind of a thin guitar, then I guess turn the treble up a little bit and turn the bass back. But, like, I don't like a lot of mids. Like, I'm not, like, no mids. I'm like, oh, only heavy metal music, no mids. And I'm crank them down to 0. No, I don't do that. I keep a decent amount of enough mids to have definition. You know what I mean? Like, I don't like to deprive the guitar of its tonality or the amp of what the guitar is doing in its tonality. So I like to get a little bit of everything. But now the tricky thing, ladies and gentlemen, this is what you need to be careful with, because this is where you start to get into a little bit of muddiness in the mix. Your gain settings. It's like, yes, ladies and gentlemen, when you're playing like by yourself, like in your, or you maybe playing shows, yeah, you want the gain up, baby. Like you want to have that raunchiness, that really defined, that sustained. You know, you cats know what I'm talking about, or my guitar playing cats. You know what I mean. But when you're recording, ladies and gentlemen, you cannot crank that gain up to 10. Like even on a tube amp, you know what I mean. Because it's going to sound good. A high gain on a tube amp is going to sound good. But the thing is, you're not playing into somebody's ears. You're playing it into a microphone. And the microphone only can take so much. You know what I mean? But you have to have a loud volume. Okay, and that's where it kind of gets kind of like, what the heck are you talking about, Sam? Like, how can you have a low gain and a high volume? Well, that's where that comes in. That's probably why Marshall created an amp with multiple volumes. Simply because you got a channel volume and you got a master volume. I always turn the channel volume up, ladies and gentlemen. I mean, you do get a little bit of clarity if you turn the channel volume down a little bit and then turn the master volume up. You do get a little bit of clarity on the channel, but I don't know. Oh no, I just missed a phone call. God dang it. But I just keep the volume up. I may think about turning it down and turning the master volume back up because it works on like two different systems. I guess, in my opinion, and this is probably completely wrong, the channel volume is more of like a gain thing. It's like an overdriving the thing, and the master volume is just the overall loudness of it. You know what I mean? So I like to drive it all the way. That's why I keep the master or the volumes maxed, the channel volume maxed out. But you know, we can like dial it down to like 3 o'clock, 7, you know.
Oh, yes. You guys are the little kids.
Whoa.
What would you say if I told you he was going to rob you, cousin?
I'd say, what problem has he got with my cousin?
Thanks, Frank.
Hey, gorgeous. No.
Who's gorgeous?
Right now. What are you wearing?
Whoa. Whoa, somebody's, whoa. Dude, this guy's a freaking perv. I like him.
Never you mind.
Was it I?
You know, for a damn yokel, you're a very funny guy.
Yes. And for an annoying dick, you're really an annoying dick.
Dang straight.
It's a real shame then that I'm the guy with the powerful friends and you're the little punk.
Uh-oh.
Only Francis is some fat weasel
Dude.
who drives a fucking cab.
So, why is I...
Hey, I take offense to that, man. Roman's a great cat. Yes, I like to eat, ladies and gentlemen. Shut up. I'm hungry. Whoppers.
You think he's stealing some paperwork from her mom?
Uh-oh.
Catch him and kill him. And be safe, we'll pick him up.
And what if I say I don't want to be your hitman?
Mr. Paulson will be very angry with
Uh-oh. Okay, so now there's a problem.
Okay.
We just got back in this country, and we're already killing people.
Now, go away.
It's a bit ridiculous, ladies and gentlemen. In my opinion, it's a little ridiculous. Dang it! Uh-oh.
Okay, now.
Anyway, the bass sound that I get, ladies and gentlemen, I'm actually very proud of myself as far as the bass is concerned. Like, I'm not a bass player. I don't consider myself a bass player or a singer. Uh-oh. Hey, dude. We got muscle cars here, baby. We're gonna freaking... I know the cop was there, but I want this car. Anyway, the, how do you turn the freaking... I forget how to turn the, Oh, you can handbrake with that. That's cool. Anyway, the bass sound, I don't consider myself a bass player or a... Ivan's already escaping. Uh-oh. 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 Ivan, you get back here. The, So I really just get the best I can, but I'm not really a stickler for the perfect bass sound. It's not that I don't care, ladies and gentlemen. I don't pride myself on being a bass player. So as long as it's adequate for me, then it's fine. Like it have perfect. So what I do, I actually run it through the same Marshall, which is like, oh my God, Sam, like really? That's like a no-no. You're not supposed to do that. Bass guitars aren't meant for guitar amps. Like, what are you doing? Oh my God, you're just something else. Like, you're amazing. Can I have your autograph? This guy, what is he doing? Get on the thing. Ivan running like a little baby. Get back here. It's just your inevitable doom. We must get...
Trying to rob my cousin?
He's it up, Mike.
Oh, they set me up.
He set you up. What?
Thought everyone in this country was fat and slow.
Well, that's not the case, Nico Bellic. Oh, man. This is the best I've ever navigated this place, by the way. I feel like I'm just about to catch up with him. Oh, no! You get back here, dude. Oh, no, 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 no. 999! But anyway, I use the same Marshall amp, which is like, what I do is I put it on the normal channel, which is like not very gainy. It's a clean channel, essentially. But I mean, between me and you, a JCM 800 does not have a clean channel. But whatever. The, oh boy. Jump! Might as well jump! Jump! Dun, dun. Go ahead and jump! I'm not covering that song because I don't have a keyboard. But the minute I get a keyboard, we'll freaking play ball with Eddie Van Halen. I don't care. The,
Nowhere left for you to run.
oh, we're coming up on time, ladies and gentlemen. Alright, so here we go, ladies and gentlemen. Here we go. Whoa, 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 dude. Hey, man. Choose Ivan's fate. Oh, snap. Uh-oh. When an enemy's icon flashes between blue and red, his choice was killing them.
Please,
LB to help Ivan up or X to king. Oh, snap.
I wasn't stealing nothing from your cousin's place. No one's going to know that I'm alive, not even my mother. I'll stay out of the whole beach. I'll be a ghost. I promise. Please. Vlad told me to go there. Let me go and I'll lay low.
Well, you know, as far as I know, Vlad, he's kind of into some greaseball stuff. And this guy, he did promise to lay low. So, dude, I'm helping him up. Dude, I'm helping him. I'm helping him. I feel for him. I feel for him. For real.
Glad once you're dead, you can't be all bad. Stay out of whole beach.
Thank you. You won't regret this, man. I am out of here. Wanted to live anyway, get away from all these people from back home.
No, don't blame me, man.
To the real America. You're never gonna see me around here again. I owe you my life, man. You're a good man. You're a good man. Thank you.
Hey, look. You were honest. That's all that matters. All right, ladies and gentlemen, we let Ivan live. And we still got paid. So, heck yeah. But anyway, ladies and gentlemen. I just get the best sound possible. Like, you can really... The coolest thing about freaking Studio One is the Pro EQ is so...
Oh, are you going to miss him?
No, I'm not. I'm getting enough pussy at the moment.
Whoa!
I tell you, it's so much better if women already have a man, because you don't have to deal with all this shit all day. Take Valerie, for example.
Hey, don't talk about her.
You say this to my face and I will break you.
Dang, dude. Wow. I think mine and Vlad's business arrangements are done. I usually just jump off, ladies and gentlemen. Like, I've never went down this way. No, I just get the bass sound, and that's the coolest thing about Studio One is, okay, I did not mean to do that, but, that you can, the EQ is just so, it's so, what's the word? Well, what's the word for means it can do anything, essentially. It can change the sound so well, that EQ. Now, I'm not saying like an auto-tone type deal, changing sound, but I mean like taking out the highs and taking out some of the, like, with a bass guitar, you really got to worry about like that slapping fat sound, like, because the strings are like nailing those frets, you know what I mean? And those kind of really squeaky high. Well, I don't really get a lot of squeaky highs with the bass, but I do have issues with the flapping sound. You know what I mean? So I mean, you can really just like, okay, this is what I'm going to take out, and you can make it as precise as you want it to make, and that is the coolest thing. That's a godsend. Okay, the fact that they programmed that into Studio One is an absolute godsend. Go for oh snap! I wasn't even watching. Let's go.
Okay, man, get ready.
Wow, I wasn't even freaking. I was a million miles away, dude. I was about to go see Jacob. Okay, so where is Roman? We're going to do this in the next episode, ladies and gentlemen. I'd like to thank you for watching. And listen to my rant about my studio life. Because God knows I don't have a real life outside the studio. Or this. So, ladies and gentlemen, thank you for watching. I'll finish talking about my stuff later. Well, no, I was pretty much done. That's just how I get my sound, really. Just dial it into the JCM. But, you know, dial it in for the microphone. Don't dial it in for your ears. You know what I mean? Make it sound as good as you can. Like you're gonna have to double up on guitar tracks anyway, but making the guitars as meaty and as big as possible beforehand is significantly gonna help your sound. And then just don't oversaturate it. Like there was a point where I was putting two or three pro EQs on, or 2 or 3 EQs on a track, and it thinned it out too much. You got to let the guitar breathe, but you know, throw one EQ on it just to get the sound right, and then double it up, and then when the bass, I always just try to get a really fat bass. Like I don't try for a raunchy bass, you know, because I honestly, like, I don't know if I can really get a raunchy sound out of that. What is he talking about? Let's go eat. Let's go eat and win the video. How about that? So, and then the drums are obviously electric, which means you can kind of change the sound. Yeah, I'll drive you home, man. You can kind of change the sound with Studio One, and that's one of the reasons why I'm getting that is the reason why I'm getting another electric kit, because while the drum sounds are great, there's not enough of them. And with the one I'm getting, you can actually pretty much EQ the drum sound before it goes in to, you know what I mean? So like, it's that much more capable of changing the sound, and you can EQ individual things, because when I EQ now, it EQs the entire drum. So like if I take out the bass, the kick isn't going to be as loud, but the snare is going to be poppy. But if I take out the highs, then you're not going to get the thump of the kick. You know, like there's a place like right in the middle where you can get a good kick and a poppy snare. And yeah, I found it. I think I found it, because I mean, you know, it works. It sounds good to me. But I mean, you know. And then my vocals, like I have kind of a high voice. I don't really have a deep voice. Like I'm not going to be singing rap music anytime soon. I don't really have a deep voice. Be like, make the bass roll like a 24. Like, I don't have that kind of, what, Roman? I just got home. Well, I don't know about that. Ah!
I thought all I'd been doing since I got here was helping you out.
You have, but I mean official.
Really?
I need more drivers for the cab company.
Do they?
Pay you properly.
Okay then.
Just call me whenever you want to take a fare. You can do as many as you like, Nico. There are always more customers.
That is true. We do need cab drivers. So, ladies and gentlemen, thank you for watching. I'll see you cats and kittens in the next episode. Sorry, well, no, it's an average video. Anything beats that hour video I made of GTA 3 back in the day. You cats remember that? Jeez, that was a long time ago. But ladies and gentlemen, thank you for watching. You cats get the next episode. I'm going to record 2 more of them. I'm going to edit these and watch some freaking Futurama. I'm still hooked on it, and I've already seen the entire series. So, ladies and gentlemen, thank you for watching. I will see you cats get the next episode. Keep it real, and peace.